Hello Lynxers, it's Dark Lynx108. Welcome back to OpenRCT2. We are in the next scenario of the Skylift Splashdown scenario packed by Fred-104. Futuristic Funquest. An alien park home to a group of unfinished roller coasters is yours, expanded and complete. The guests here are more at home with high intensity rides, so keep that in mind as you complete the coasters. I need 6.7 excitement on all 5 of these coasters. We can charge for the admission, but we're going to charge for the rides because it'll be easy. And we have 5 coasters that will definitely be in high intensity. We have, and all named too for once, Seraph, which is a launched stand-up twister coaster. Yeah. We have Aggressor. It looks like it's just a looping coaster with a chain lift. We got Banshee, which is a hyper twister with the launched loop hill, with the Cerberus trains for some reason. You have Longsword, which is a mini coaster. That would be a mini roller coaster with the launch mode on it. So that's probably gonna be the hardest one to get to a decent intensity. So that's probably gonna end up being the last one I'll build. And then Phaeton, which is a giga coaster which has a cable lift on it, and I think is actually set for block breaks. I think so. Yeah. So let's see what we got. If we have high intensity rides, well, this is kind of surprising, but yeah, we have launch freefall, and that's basically it. At maximum funding, no extra gentle rides or scenery are here, so this is all we get. I'm guessing this is here in case it rains, which could potentially happen. So I guess the first thing I should do, we start with $14,000, is build a launch freefall like right here. And we have 2 entrances. We haven't had one of these in a while. And everything's using the space entrances, so I'm going to use the space entrance. Oh, wait, actually, I'm doing that, but these actually have music on them, so I'm not going to do that. So this will be, let's head up to 69 mile an hour launch test. Yeah, that works. One guest, $4.70. Yeah, that's good. That's a pretty good start. And then I'll go and put a second one on the other side, which is going to be over here. This one will be a downward launch one. There's guest 1, which is the Bernard C. Once it is Bernard C. Bernard C has worth more than 9 intensity. Now this one, why is that set for medieval? Medieval style, mechanical style, Martian style. Oh yeah, there's another one right next to it. Yeah. Roman fanfare style. Okay. Odd. I've done Martian style before, so I'm going to do Roman fanfare. Anyways, downward launch test. Open. So this will be $7.40. So we got a little bit of something going on, and then what I'll do is in the middle, which is like this section is, well, maybe not the middle. I'll actually put 2 small food courts right next to each other. Let's do this, actually. Ta-da. I'm just going to get the basis going here. So here is restroom 1. And then here's information kiosk 1. I'm not doing that, but I will do that. And then I'll put another information kiosk down over here with the same setup, because I have 2 entrances. And on this side, we'll have basically all the stalls. So I'm gonna do fried chicken over here, moon juice over here, cookies up here. That's 80 cents. And then the Art Deco food stall right there, which will be like that. And then do something similar over down here. I'm not sure I knew this the old-fashioned way, but there we go. Ta-da. No, I don't want to put down another cook shop. And then restroom 2 goes here. And then we'll have an ATM, that'll be placed in the middle. And then I'll add... I'll use stone benches, actually. No, I didn't want to do that. And over here, this side has a lot more, so we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. That's not a lot of benches, I'm going to be honest. Oops, I sped up the game a little bit. Anyways, so that's going pretty good as well. So I think my first coaster, yeah, I guess that's fine. First coaster I'll build will be, and finish building. Will be aggressor, I guess, because it's a, yeah. I'll also get my staff as well, so these guys can like do maintenance on these guys. Apparently it's 6 cars per train. I think I saw 6 cars per train. Anyways, so I'm just gonna go to the end of the map and then do this. So we end with a loop that goes through a corner piece of Banshee. Which is interesting. No, I can't do that. As much as I want to do that. I'm going to do a small piece here, actually. Now I gotta go to the right, actually. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, I'm out of money! 14% loan interest, and we started off with $14,000, which is fine, I guess. What about mouse? Mine cars. Yeah, I could build a couple of these as a... to get some money. Because at the moment, my only money is literally the 2 launch free falls. Which admittedly do make a decent amount of money, but... Wow, $7,000 alone is not a lot. Okay. So this might take a little bit of time then. So that means I kind of have to build this. Okay, so I can do this. Let's. I think we have. Do we have armor photo section? Yeah, we do one. We do have one. There for some reason. Okay. Test. Let's see if that's intense enough. It might not be, honestly. But I want to get some money going, so that I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna do the thing I usually do, where I end up not building anything other than. those roller coasters. So we got red balloons on this side, and blue balloons on this side. Oh, we're doing this strategy, I see. Okay. Here we go. It's gonna rain soon. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna be intense enough. Is the thing. It needs to be like intensity of at least 7.5 to be safe. It is close to 7.5. It's also literally at the exact bare minimum for the excitement. I just realized that. So I can open it in this state. So there's coaster 1, and I opened it before it started raining. I'm not good on aggressor while it's raining. I guess the only other thing I can do, because yeah, is build one of these reverse freefall coasters as another money maker. And then on retro section to start with. This isn't going to be a particularly long one, but it does certainly exist. So it should give me a decent amount of money, I think. No, I want to do that. No, not that. I don't remember how you do this. I remember doing this before, and it's just not working. No. There. Clicking there. Anyways, it's still raining. It's up. Actually, this might not be intense enough. No, it isn't. So I gotta do the thing then. I'm going to do this and make sure it goes a lot faster. So it's instead gonna be 120 mile an hour launch. So in this case, 121. That's a bit better. I guess I'll go with that. Although it's still raining. So this is not helpful. And this will be like $6. Okay. Now people can go on aggressor. Yeah. The looping coaster and, funnily enough, longsword are the two cheapest coaster options here. But longsword is annoying to work with because it's a mini roller coaster. The other ones wanted to make it the last coaster I'd be building, but it probably will end up being the second coaster to be built just because it's cheap. Also, I wanted to, 4 cars, 3 cars per train. Apparently, is what it was set up to be. So, there we go. 80 mile an hour launch. Oh. Okay. I'm out of money already. Yeah, I don't know how a rocket car coaster would be called longsword, to be honest. But yeah. Got a wooden roller coaster with the 6-seater cars. Okay. Damn. Yeah, it is intense enough. It is a bit low for them. I should probably give this a name. LM9. That's what I'll call it. Sure. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Ow. That might make it too intense, to be honest with you. Let's see. Actually, now let's do this. There we go. Apparently, this is going to have a $15 price. I don't know why, but it is. More rain on the way, so that will help. Okay. Here comes the rain. Wait. Wait, that won't work. I kinda need to make sure this goes long enough so that it slows down and eases the mountain. That's kind of impossible at how fast this is going. I kind of have to make it kind of long. Space style. Heading along the server section. Okay. gonna build backwards now. Is it seriously on the way? Okay, I guess I go that way then. More rain. Damn. Okay, I should probably speed this a bit till the rain comes in. Okay. Now I think I can use that as we'll be going fast, slow enough. Yeah. Which means I can use this too. We got an Enterprise. That is actually kind of. Oh. That is kind of helpful, actually. I'm gonna have this completely unbanked to be interesting. So we're almost done with this, actually. Damn. There. Test. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, it's not exciting enough, but I can make it exciting by adding, not that, this. Sink. Well, it's almost. I just need to add a bit more scenery, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Also 15-second wait time. Anyway, that would be a good coaster for people. And now I can build the Enterprise. Enterprise! We'll go over here. Because it rains a lot as well, so this is just an overall good ride to have here. Okay, that's fine. 22 rotations! Okay! $4. 8 intensity, that's pretty good. Okay. Wee. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go to 12 seconds then. Because they're going pretty fast there, actually. Alright. Hmm. Okay. Now we're getting some money, so this is good. Because soon I'll be able to build... I'm not sure which one I want to build next. Probably Banshee. But maybe not Banshee. Because those are... Yeah. If I end up being Seraph, actually, because... Look at this thing. It's also going to rain again. These are very easy to get high intensities, so this will probably be a fan favorite. Aggressor is broken down. Oh no! That was quick. And I got a suspended swinging coaster. Oh boy! Oh. Actually, hang on. Haha! That would be an interesting element. Okay. I'm gonna do this vertical loop element. I have this loop. I forgot what these are called. But I haven't done one of them in a while, and I haven't. Yeah, you can. Yeah. And now that the medium half loops are available, I could try doing something like doing it with this. We'll see if this works. I'm not sure if it will. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'll get rid of that if that doesn't work, but it'll be an interesting experiment, to say the least. I'll do something like that. And we're in the negatives again. But that makes sense. No, I want to do this. Why was it wanting to do that? That doesn't make sense. This actually lines this up perfectly. At least I think it does. Got a t-shirt still, great. Oh. That works, let's try that, test. Yeah, loud G's are perfectly fine, good. Okay. 12 seconds of this. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good, actually. 2.78 maximum lateral G's. Seraph is now open. And I'll put that t-shirt stall here. Purple t-shirts. Okay. This coast, the Twister coaster will help, because then I'll be able to build the Hyper Twist and the Giga Coaster, which are both equally large and will take up a lot of the space. So I'm gonna try to make the Giga Coaster stay on this side of the map and the Hyper Twist on this side of the map. The size of the map, by the way, is only 463,750 square feet, so it's not that big for 5 high-intensity coasters to be made. Plus a moneymaker, which is that one. So So we're gonna wait till I get to around 15,000 before I start building any of these other coasters. Got another roller coaster. I don't need to build any more roller coasters. I built this just for a soft gas cap increase. That is not what I wanted to do. There. So this is wait for full load. And it will only get money when it's raining. Because no matter what, despite the high intensity preferences, as long as it's raining and it's a sheltered ride, any guests with any intensity can go on any sheltered ride. So that's the only reason why Hall of Mirrors exists. So in this park, anyways. Indeed. Yeah, okay. Now Banshee is this red hyper twister that only has 2 trains. So, yeah. So, yeah. It's getting close for me to build it, but I'm also pausing because I have to be right back. Okay, I'm back. We're getting close to getting the 15,000 needed for the construction at Banshee. But we're not there yet. It's not even going to take that long for me to get that built. At this rate. One thing I'll do is to get rid of the loan. I don't need that loan. Air-powered vertical coaster. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh yeah, we just got that, yeah. I might add one of these just in this section. Yeah. There we go. We're almost there. Okay, we're about ready to start construction of Banshee. Obviously, that's 8 excitement. This has some finagling to get to 6.8 excitement. And this is exactly 6.70 excitement. Oh. So nobody wants to pay $15 for that now. $7.50. Alright, now let's start constructing Banshee. I'll make that go down to $7.50 too. One second. Make this a very simple hyper twister, I guess. No, maybe not. Maybe not like that. Now I can do that. There we go. Second. Okay. I apologize for that interruption. I'm going to continue building this coaster now. So hopefully that won't happen again. Ow. I'm sure that's going to work, yeah. Yeah, we're out of money now. Funnel cake shop is what we got, okay. Yeah, it will work, I just need money now. So if we go down like this... I'm going to continue going like this then. This could be interesting. We can, yeah. Let's put down the funnel cake shop over here. Funnel cakes. Yeah, do something like this then, yeah. Go through this loop and then go down that way, yeah. We're almost there. Hang on, let's do this then. There. Now test. Hmm. Look at Banshee go. A thunderstorm's on the way. Very high, medium. Yeah, that's what I expected. Open it up. And then we'll wait until we get 25,000 to build the feet. As we get vertical shuttle cars, the compact verticoaster. Vertical shuttle cars, yep. Well. Enterprise 1 broke down. Oh no, Enterprise broke down a second time. Okay. Yeah, not quite at 25,000 yet. This is gonna end up having. I'm gonna do 3 trains on this, and I'll set out block sections. So that'll make things interesting. Okay. So that ends year 1. And next that'll be year 2 when I build Phaeton. So thank you, Lynxers, for watching me play some OpenRCT2. I will see you Lynxers later.